Hey guys, can we talk for a second before we start the show?
You got it, Nate the Great.
Yeah, Nate the Great. We always have time to talk with the legend.
Well said, Brent.
Thank you, Catherine.
That's nice, guys, but last week's intro,
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Don't you dare say it.
there were some mistakes, some big ones, but I spent the weekend doxing you both, and I think I finally have an intro that's accurate and true. So let's start the show. You are listening to the North American Friends Movie Club
A show where we talk about films.
Movies.
and the cinema. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Kate?
Sure thing. I'm Kate, and I'm receiving a transmission from the spirit world. The ghosts are restless tonight, and they wish to be heard. They are saying, Kate, you are so cool. And Kate, you've really improved at finding clothes that are both comfortable and professional. There are so many ghosts talking at once, it's hard to make out what they're saying. But if one of our listeners has a name that starts with an S, your grandma wants you to know that she's mad at you for being goth, but she still loves you and hopes you'll find her murderer. Speaking of angry grandmas, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, Brent?
Thank you, Catherine. My name is Brent, and I was fired from a very famous band right before they made the big time. It's been decades now, and I've done a lot of therapy, so I'm actually not mad that they ruined my life and stole everything from me. I don't lay awake at night thinking about what could have been. I don't daydream about wrapping my hands around Bram's neck while whispering, Skinamarink was my pet name for Lois, you son of a bitch. I would never think about that. That would be crazy. I'm totally fine. I'm actually great.
And I'm Nate. Let's start the show. We're currently doing a podcast. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast together. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello?
You're listening to the North American Friends Movie Club. Before Movie Club comes Friends. So we got to start the show off with our very popular segments, a little friend check-in, and we got to see what hurts. So, friends, how you doing? What hurts?
Oh, I think Brent should go. I think we need an update on the arm.
The arm is excellent. The arm is withstanding all types of movements. I've started using weights in workouts again. I'm doing planks, push-ups, dips.
Don't get too cocky.
That's what life's all about. Life's all about just, you gotta risk it.
Remember Hot Rod? We learned some lessons from this club.
You gotta just push it, especially as you get older. Now, when you're 40, you just gotta see what will, not what's gonna hurt, what will hurt. So that's the way I live my life. One injury at a time. I do what is hurting is I have a cold.
Head cold, chest cold.
It's a head cold.
Oh,
But everyone got it, and everyone lost it in 2 days, and I'm day 4.
oh no.
I used a neti pot today.
How'd that go?
You know what? It's fantastic.
I can hear it. I can hear it in your voice. Whenever somebody says they have a cold, I try to listen to it and listen for it.
Yeah, it's only on one side of my nostril. That's really bothering me. And the worst thing is I couldn't taste anything, which was bothering me. I like to eat things because I like eating. And when I don't have taste, it really bothers me. I start to panic. And so I start rummaging through different things to see if I can taste them. At one point last
Tasting your
night
dogs?
at 11, I dipped a piece of roast in salsa and ate that.
That was probably good.
I got a little, but then I thought, this is how probably like certain recipes get discovered. People either are sick and they want to like see what they can taste, so they try different combinations.
Sure.
And so yeah, salsa and roast beef, I could taste that. I couldn't taste peanut butter on a cracker.
Well,
Wow.
I mean, that's very bland.
I think peanut butter is a strong flavor, though.
Big time.
I think it depends on what peanut butter you're using, what kind of quality cracker you're using.
Whoa. There's a lot. What? How many types of peanut butter are there?
I don't know. I live in America, so where do you live?
What's that mean? What do you mean? Are you talking about?
I don't know. There's probably 10 different kinds of peanut butter.
It's all made of peanuts, though. It's all the same thing, just different
there's
labels.
Different chemicals and how much sugar or how much salt and like.
There's no salt in peanut butter. First of all, there's no.
Oh my God, Brent!
It's just roasted peanuts that are ground up.
Brent makes his own peanut butter. He thinks it's so easy. He makes it in his Cuisinart.
I have.
And then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, you know what this could use? Salt."
There's salt and everything. You're right. I shouldn't have said anything about the salt. But I couldn't taste peanut butter on the cracker. Roast beef on salsa, I could. Pepper jack cheese with jalapeno in it, I couldn't taste it.
Yeah, it's a mild cheese, though.
I don't know. I lost my taste when I had COVID this summer, and it was scary. You're right. I couldn't smell anything. And it kind of throws you for a loop. So
like people lose weight when they get sick because like they have no appetite or like I can't taste anything. So what's the point? I'm the opposite. I keep panicking, so I keep eating things to see what I could taste. So nope, I probably put on 3 pounds this weekend.
and you didn't enjoy a minute of it.
No, I know. Yeah.
No, I didn't. Exactly. That's what's frustrating because I ate 4 bags of chips yesterday. I referee in an independent wrestling promotion, and I can't referee because of my foot. So I do the concessions.
So I eat the chips.
So I was there, and I would sample different bags of chips to see what I could taste.
Yeah.
And
yeah. Can we have the different flavors?
I had a bag of hickory sticks, which I could not taste. I had a bag of Lay's barbecue, which I could not taste. I had nacho cheese Doritos, which I could taste. And I had Ruffles all dressed, which I could taste.
What's all dressed?
Oh.
That's very Canadian.
It sounds good.
It's sneaky good.
Is it like an everything bagel flavor?
Yeah, but with...
It's one of the most bizarre flavors you'll ever taste in your life because it's like barbecue and ketchup and salt and vinegar. Like there's all sorts of shit going on there.
Vinegary... spicy mix. It's really good.
I bet I would love it.
You would.
I guarantee you I'd love it.
How about you, Kate? How are you feeling?
Oh, I am feeling good. I had a fun weekend with some friends up in a city that is not the one I live in, and went to Omaha, Nebraska and ate steak. I ate a delicious steak, and it was the most expensive meal I've ever bought myself, and it was because I just bought a steak and I bought an order of asparagus, and it was like $100. And I was like, the steak was like $70.
What kind of steak was it?
It was a filet, the filet mignon, and it was perfectly cooked. And they say in this steakhouse, they're like, we only buy the top 3% of beef cuts that are produced and, whatever. They just like sell you on.
Why are you mocking them?
Upcharge you. Because it seems like a lot of money, but I bought into it and it was delicious and worth it.
How'd you get it cooked?
Medium rare. I like it to be pink in the middle.
Yeah, that's when I ate steak. Medium rare is the best.
Also, I just wanted to say that you should hang out with your friends if you have friends. That everyone in the world should go and be social, because loneliness is a really damaging thing. And even though it's uncomfortable to reach out to people, people do like each other, and it's okay to have a friend.
What happens if these people, like they're your real life friends that you hang out with socially, but you talk to them on Xbox a lot?
You need to be in face to face. You need to get some body time.
You can actually, that'll get you most of the way there, but then every now and then you gotta have the in-person friends. That's what I need. I'm very lucky. We have a bonfire pit at my place, so I don't see my roommates that often because we live
in the same house. Yeah,
opposite schedules. We live opposite schedules. They have a small child, and I work like 11 to 7. So, but every now and then we'll just have a fire together, and it's so nice just to all hang out and have a laugh.
Have a family fire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I see these people regularly, and I work with 2 of them. But I talk to them at least a couple times a week on Xbox.
Kate's talking about like a fun friend trip, which I want to do more of. I
Well,
haven't
I
had
can't
any
go
fun
out
friend times.
and getting $100 steaks every day.
No. And it doesn't
No.
have to be a trip. Like you can,
How far is
invite them over to
Omaha
your
from where
home.
you're at?
Or so there's 3 of us that live in Kansas City, and there's one gal that lives in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Omaha is 3 hours away for all of us. So we met in
Nice
Omaha.
little meeting point.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Nady?
What hurts with you, Nady?
Let me do a little quick body scan. I'm feeling good.
Body scan complete.
I had body scan complete. I had a little knee thing the other day, but that's ongoing. But it's, sometimes it's a little sore and then it's fine.
I've never even talked about my knee. I got a knee thing too, Nate, but it comes and goes.
Yeah. It's just a little sore sometimes when I'm being irresponsible.
Don't ignore these knee things. That's what I do. And now look at me.
It's always when I'm being irresponsible. Like if I'm moving even just a minimal, decent amount, it doesn't really hurt. But when I'm like, I should sit down and not stand up until the podcast's edited, and then I'm like, ow, my knee.
Yeah.
We're starting a new theme month, you guys. This is my choice. We're doing AniMAYtion for May. It's a very clever title that I came up with, and you might tell by the way I say it what it means. The first movie I chose is a 2001 film called Spirited Away, and I'm actually very excited to hear what you two think about this movie. So let's start our first segment, which is what parts of this movie did you guys enjoy?
Oh, do you not want me to
wait.
tell the...
I always do it. God damn it. I always forget my favorite fucking segment, and it's going to be very interesting to see. I'm so excited for this. Kate, what happens in this movie?
I would love to share this with you. There is a girl who is moving to a new town with her parents, and her parents don't listen to her, and they go through a magic portal of some kind to a spirit world where they get locked in, and she starts working at a boathouse. What is it called?
Bathhouse.
A bathhouse for spirits who come to relax. And so she has to work for the head of the bathhouse until she earns her freedom, which she then does. And that is the plot.
That's correct. Yeah,
I was so nervous about that.
The only part, her parents turn into pigs. That's a big part of it, because they eat the food and they turn into pigs. She's got to save her pig parents.
This movie has many metaphors and layers and was very advanced for me.
I think it's a movie that children enjoy, but there's a lot going on here.
I will admit that I did fall asleep during it at the end.
It's very calming.
And I am feeling very anxious about discussing this film.
Why?
Because if I didn't watch it again, I'm fine with that. But I know that it's a beloved film, that it is like one of the highest rated, most well-loved anime films. And it is an art form. And so I don't want to be disparaging to an art form. And I'm an idiot. So
it's the biggest movie ever in Japan.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
I think that's a totally appropriate reaction to this movie. It did not click for me the first time I watched it myself, because it's really different than storytelling that we're used to. Very, very different. It doesn't follow any of the patterns that we're used to. So it's actually kind of tricky to identify with it immediately. So I think a lot of people would watch this movie and feel the same way as you did, Kate.
Okay.
So I don't think that's wrong at all.
Thank you. And I am an American idiot, so.
When Nate said the movie, I said, "Oh," and I immediately thought of the movie that I thought it was, and I'm like, "That's such a weird pick." And I thought it was Spirit, the Stallion of the Cimarron from DreamWorks.
Oh, okay. With the horse movie.
Yeah, and I even asked Nate, "Does it have a horse in it?" And Nate's like, yeah." And so I was like, "Okay, it's that one." And I'm like, "This is such a weird pick for Nate." Like, but the Lakota Indians and the Courageous Young Stallions, and I'm like, this is weird. And then he said Spirited Away. I was like, oh, I had the wrong movie. So I watched it, and you never just feel like you're in a room with people, and you know that they're better than you.
Yes.
Like, yes. You know, there's no, and they're not mean about it. They're not trying to be better than you. You just know that they're better. Overall, human beings are better than you. Mm-hmm. They're better parents. They're better siblings. They're better. They're smarter. They make more money. They smell better. They just know things.
Say more.
Yeah, they're just better. And they're not, like I said, this is not them looking down at us. You just know it. That's Japan when it comes to us.
Yeah. I agree.
The way they tell this story, which has been told 1,000 million times in film, just does it in a way where it keeps your interest. And it makes you just like, oh, yeah. And then I'm like, I'm an idiot because I didn't know where this was going. And I had all this preconceived notion. You know what I thought at one point was going to happen? I thought she was going to dissolve and she would turn into a frog. That's what I thought was going to be the ending. And that's where we end it.
Well, let's do our next segment and just speak about the moments that stood out in this movie to us. I wrote down a few things, but I'm curious to hear at least which parts stood out for you too. So why don't you go ahead, Brent? Why don't you lead the way?
Yeah, I'll explain how I do this again. I just write down one-word sentences, the parts that stick in my brain or make me feel something.
Yeah. Correct.
I have a lot. When I knew I was going to like the little girl, when she says, they talked about how her new school looks pretty good, and she said it's going to stink. That's a great insult.
She was going through a lot. It's a heavy moment on a child when they have to move at such a young, tender age and leave their friends behind.
Yes, and her parents were so dismissive of her and her, like, not wanting. They were like putting her in danger, and she's like, "Stop putting me in danger." And they're like, "No, you have to follow us because you're a child." Like, this movie happened because of parental neglect, ultimately.
Oh, definitely. They were there. It was their own arrogance all along the way. The dad's arrogant to take the shortcut, even though she says don't. Then they go into the abandoned amusement park, even though they shouldn't. Then they just start eating that food. That's not their food.
So frustrating to watch. Like, why would you make that decision?
Looked delicious, though.
It did look
really good. It looked great. But I think there's a big message of like the children know right from wrong better than adults sometimes. Like they understand it on a more emotional level, and she's really uncomfortable because she knows what they're doing isn't correct. Mm-hmm. And she's trying to pull them away. And I think that is also exists a lot throughout this movie of like younger people, innocent, they understand right and wrong better than the kind of greedy adults.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When they turn into the pigs because they're eating a lot, that's how I feel when I'm at Swiss Chalet. Because I get like a half chicken dinner, and I eat it, and then like I start picking at everyone else's food that they don't eat.
Sure.
And I feel like the chef is gonna come out and like, no more chicken for him, and hit me with the spatula like the spirits were doing. And that's what I want to happen. I don't like feeling like a big pig.
Then don't act like one.
Oh,
I know, I agree. It looked a lot like Zelda, which was good.
sure.
You could
Who's
tell.
the old lady who? I'm sorry to interrupt. No, you go ahead, Brent, and then I'll do my favorite parts.
I noticed in anime, like my very liminal experience with anime. I don't know if it's what happens in the original versions, but in the dubbed versions, the characters when they find themselves in a predicament, they just yell out the predicament very loud.
Yes.
The girl ran into some water by mistake, and she went water, and like then I know I was like fire, big bird, stuff. And they just yell out stuff that happens. There was a riverboat in it, and I was like, "Oh, this is why Nate likes it." There's a riverboat in it.
Yeah, that boat was sick.
With the
That boat
scary,
was sick as hell.
the no face. I love no face. I get that. I get the, yeah.
And I couldn't peg him. I couldn't figure out what his whole purpose was. I know
He's a demon.
he was
bad person.
representing the worst of people's personalities, which are the adults. And I know what the whole thing is, like her moving from childhood to adulthood and trying to navigate that.
I think he embodies the spirit of wherever he is, and the longer he stays there, the more like the place he becomes. So when he like first arrives, he's kind of like pensive and like laid back and helpful, and then he becomes like more and more greedy the longer he spends in the commercialist hub of the bathhouse. And they keep feeding him and he keeps giving them gold, so he becomes more and more horrific as it goes on. And then later when he leaves, he like shrinks back down to like a normal helpful dude when he's helping Yubaba's sister, and she's like, "Oh, you're good at using the loom," and he's like in a nice place, so he's being nice.
Oh, it's like, is that like a metaphor of like how people like adapt their surroundings and like change their behaviors to appease what's happening around them?
Yeah, I think so.
Oof. That just makes me like this movie even more.
Yeah, there's so much going on, and I love a film that like lets you have an opinion or a thought or there's so much room to interpret what is going on that I find that really interesting. That's not going to be in many animated movies for sure.
I was laying down watching the movie today, and my head was kind of hanging off of the sofa, so I was kind of upside down, and it was like the very first part where Haku was talking. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And he was like going on with some bullshit, being not mean to her, but condescending to her. And I wanted her to look at him and say, "All right, haircut." That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted her to say, because there's a ridiculous haircut.
It's just like a bowl cut, isn't it? What is it?
Yeah, it's like a bob.
Okay, yeah.
The minute they mentioned a character named Yubaba, I knew she was going to be fucked looking. And then sure enough. I think that's why I liked it so much, is the artwork is just so different to anything I would ever watch.
Like how big her head is, it's just huge.
And there's like the big thing between her eyes that I hated.
Yeah.
And her hair.
And then I love how there's like kind of like really ugly, scary shit, but then there's like, I wrote down here, those no-neck ducks. They're only on screen for like 3 seconds and they're just floating in the water. I'm like, look at those cute little fat ducks. I love these guys.
That's why I think the Japanese are better at this. They see things like this.
Yeah, they're just smarter and more sophisticated, certainly.
Yeah, so I knew Yubaba was going to be fucked. The 3 bouncing heads that she owns,
those guys were weird.
They reminded us of this podcast.
Yes.
Truly.
That's us.
Truly.
With our bullshit.
I love how they're just like not explained at all. Like in another movie, you'd be like, they were 3 brothers and they
right. There's no
and this
backstory.
is just like, no, it's just 3 rolling heads that are goofy little weirdos.
That's us. And every time I saw them, I was like, there's Nate and Kate. So I like those guys. I felt bad for Haku because he couldn't remember his name, but he remembered her name. I said to myself out loud, that's terribly frustrating. Like he wants to get back to his thing.
But he's a prince, isn't he?
Well, spoiler alert, he's actually the spirit of a river.
That's right. In your dragon form.
Yeah, he's a dragon from the river.
That dragon sucked ass, by the way. He looked too much like an
eel. No, I liked it.
He looked too much like an eel.
That was never-ending story dragon. That was pretty dope.
He had the catfish whiskers, and he just
You don't even
eel-like
understand
body.
dragons. You don't even understand
Either do
real
you.
dragons.
Because they're not real.
No,
a
I
dragon
do.
can be
And
anything I want it to be.
that was a more accurate depiction of dragonry than, say, what's that HBO show that everybody's horned up about?
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones.
The show that ended 4 years ago, yeah.
I prefer these dragons to the Game of Thrones dragons any day.
For sure.
They're small and they look like eels with catfish whiskers.
Those are not small.
He fit on a normal person's bed when he got all fucked up.
He shrank down to be able to do that.
Yeah, they can get big and small. They're both. They're little. I like how they're like a sports car. They can maneuver and get in some windows
like an
and
eel.
stuff. I'm like, that's
you like flying eels.
like an eel.
I'll die on this dragon hill. I'll die on it.
No, I'm with you. We outnumber Brent and we overpower him with our dragon knowledge.
Right.
I'd rather big, beefy dragon that you don't go near it. This
you
thing
want
I
a
would walk by
slow
it.
dragon? Those dragons don't exist because they were slower and dumber than the AniMAY's dragon.
Do you remember the scene in the movie where he was flying away and he just smacked into the side of a building?
He was poisoned.
Yeah, he got all messed up by those paper cuts.
And that's the kind of dragon you want to stab you at. A 60-page Hilroy could take this guy out. My dragons have to be taken out by King Kong and huge things, atomic weapons. A scribbler is a weapon to your dragons.
Paper airplane took this
Literally
guy out.
Flew into the side of the building because he had a couple scrapes. Yeah, sure, he's a great dragon. Back to my list. That's frog work.
That's frog work.
That was my favorite line of the movie, and that's what I'm going to be saying at work a lot. So let's do a little role play. Nate, you're the manager of the bowling alley. I've worked at the bowling alley for a very long time.
Have you really?
No.
Oh.
He has a full career.
I know. That's why I was confused. Well, I was like, but he's injured, so maybe he got like an extra job or something.
We're going to role play. Just first, this is going to be a 30-second role play. Nate, you're the manager of the bowling alley. I am your employee that's been there for 12 years. I feel like I should have been promoted a lot.
Yeah.
But I haven't been.
Yeah.
And we have a new hire that's been 2 years. So you tell me the job that I'm going to be doing for the day.
Okay. Brent, can I talk to you for a second?
Sure.
Just go ahead and put down that can of shit that you spray in the shoes to make them not disgusting.
Just water that we fool everybody with, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Don't expose our secrets, please. Say that under your voice. Yeah. Can you have you noticed how disgusting the gutters are on lane 6? Do you think you could head over there and clean those out for me?
You want me to clean the gutters in lane 6?
Yeah, get those gutters cleaned out.
That's frog work. And then our coworker that kind of resembles a frog is like, what? She was right. It is frog work, what she said in the movie, and I love it. I think that's...
Brent tries to be an ally, unless you're a frog.
Well, yeah, we got to draw the line somewhere.
Oh, a female said the line frog work, and I chose to say that's my favorite line of the movie.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
You had to point it out.
He's right.
It sounds like ally behavior to
My
me.
best friend's a frog.
Well, he's a fucking idiot, put it that way. And he deserves to do the remedial tasks. Gonna need that skull phone.
I wrote down skull phone. I love that skull phone.
That's cool.
The fact that the mouth moved when the person talked, love it. Gonna need it.
Yeah.
Identified big time with the big stink spirit in the tub.
You get bicycles pulled out of you?
Well, that's kind of interesting. Like, I feel like me and Kate should relate a lot more to that stink spirit than you.
No, I don't. Not because I stink, because how much she relaxed with the herbal oils and all that coming down on him. And when she put more on him, he just seemed to like, because there was one point where he looked over at her and he looked so sad, like he was dying. He's like, "Arr!" And she put more water on him and he kind of felt better. And that's how when the water gets too not hot enough or not hot anymore, I put a little more hot water in.
Yeah.
And I make that noise and I shut it off and I feel good again.
And you pull that chain and then it sprays a bunch of like flowers and potions on you.
That'd be awesome.
Did you guys understand what that stink monster was?
He was a river.
Yeah, polluted river.
Yeah, that makes sense. They pulled a bunch of shit out of him.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't quite. It didn't quite click for me until I was doing research after. And I was like, oh.
So now we're talking about pollution too?
Yeah, that's getting in there.
And I read that this is actually supposed to be a whorehouse and not a bathhouse.
I believe that.
But that it was not, that's kind of hitting it on the nose a little bit.
Yeah, a little tough to make a movie for the whole family that the Disney Corporation's going to publish if you got a whorehouse in there.
For sure.
Why can't we just make it legal?
I mean, it should be.
It should be illegal?
Would be better off.
Legal.
Yeah, sex work is work, for sure. Be safer.
It's just two consenting adults just doing their thing.
It's probably better because they make you take a bath at the house first. Get these guys cleaned up.
Not in America.
I want to finish up my list.
Yeah, let's see what else you got.
I think all birds should have hairdos.
I agree.
That way we could kind of tell them apart a little bit. It'd be nice. Sure.
I bet they do. They're just so small we can't see them.
Oh, tiny haircuts.
I like how crows remember you.
Yeah, they bring people gifts.
Yeah, I would like to remember him or her because I'm an ally. I would like to say, hey, Mrs. Crow, I remember you. How are you today?
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? I think that would be nice.
You just want shiny things.
If they had a distinguishing feature, then I think we could get along better.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Actually, you're not going to get any pushback from either of us. We're pro bird haircut on this podcast.
I wrote these 4 words down. What's PBH stand for?
PBHC, Pro Bird Haircut Club.
I agree. It's like a distinguishing feature like a haircut would be able to tell me like, hey, you were here 2 days ago. You didn't shit on me. You didn't yell at me, make everybody look at me like a weirdo.
Yeah, like we're cool.
Yeah, you're a good guy, and you can hang around my garbage. Just don't eat it.
Why don't you try to eat some of these rats while you're at it?
Fuck, I know. Why can't we train the crows to get the rats?
There's your next hobby.
But then they're dropping them in the air and shit. That's gonna be a mess.
Yeah, now you got a rat falling on you.
Yeah, picture driving a rat at your fucking windshield.
That'd be rough.
I would take the bus from now on. I wrote the first scene with the baby, where you actually saw the baby, and the baby talked and did its thing. I just wrote the words "baby should be removed."
What does that mean?
Exactly. You leave it up to your interpretation.
What does the baby represent?
I think that it would be easy to have Yubaba be like just a greedy, selfish person, but she does actually have a side of her that is not evil, that is very like loving and caring. And maybe even we use our children to justify our more nefarious actions sometimes. Maybe.
Yubabas are actually the literal word for people that are super mean to everybody, but they do show they have love for things. So the baby was used to show that she does care about things that she actually cares about, and she is a good person when it comes to like things that she cares about, but she hates everything else. That's a Yubaba.
I think you should tell us your parts.
So I really liked the adorable pieces of dust that were taking the coal to the
soot.
The soot. Yes. Those little guys look like cute little spiders, and I liked it. And I also liked the weird, very obese spirit of the turnip that had these radish. And are turnips and radishes the same thing or different?
Turnips and rutabagas are kind of the same thing. Radishes are different.
Little guy. Radish is a little guy, but a turnip can be a big boy.
This is a turnip, right? The spirit of the turnip?
Yeah, I would say so. He
had these very pendulous facial features that covered his also pendulous breasts, which I was very aware of while watching.
I think I missed those. I know the guy you're talking about, but...
Well, you can Google it.
He had knockers, eh?
He had some tiggo bitties. I also want to go back to the Dragon Boy and why he wanted to protect her immediately, but now it makes sense after the movie. But like initially I was like, who's this fucking dude coming out of nowhere? Like, what's his deal? I don't know. It felt the beginning really kind of threw me off because I didn't know anything about this movie. It is from the opposite of my culture. It was hard for me to process what was going on. Like,
It's really confusing at the beginning, for sure.
yes, and I couldn't get a pace with it. Like, I couldn't, you know what I mean? And then I get how I've only watched it once. I get how watching it a second time would be incredibly helpful. But yeah, I just liked the never-ending story Dragon Boy. And yeah, the baby has been coddled too. The baby is not being maintained well. Like, there's just poor parenting all around in general in this film.
He's the manifestation of annoying kids.
Yes.
Well, and it's like, it's even taken to the extreme where he's very childish, but since he's so giant, he's like, I'll rip you apart if you don't do what I say. And it's like, ugh.
Oh, and the creepy guy that looked like he was so the guy that worked in the steam room that was pulling the cords
in the boiler room,
he looked like a character from Inspector Gadget or somewhere. Like the evil guy in Inspector Gadget, maybe. He looks exactly like another character that I know of.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of I think it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's it.
He did look like the Sonic the Hedgehog guy too.
It's Sonic the Hedgehog guy. Yeah, that Jim Carrey played.
Yeah.
I wrote down that that character Kamaji from the boiler room. It's more disturbing to watch him drink tea right out of the teapot than him having all those extra limbs.
Yes,
that stuck with me.
And there was a lot of smoking in this movie.
Yeah, you don't see that in a lot of kids' movies.
Sure don't.
And then you were talking about the soot spiders. I wrote down that when I really liked when she helps the one soot spider when the soot spider gets hurt, and then all the other soot like pretend to be hurt so that she'll do their job for them. I thought that was pretty funny.
You're smart little turds.
Yeah.
Did you guys think the dad was kind of hot? Before
her dad?
Yeah, before he ate all the.
What happens to your? What's going on?
She's an adult woman now. She's got different tastes. She's not into NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys.
He has a greasy mustache.
She likes Eastbound and Down guy.
Danny McBride, and the dad from Spirited Away. Who else did you say could get it? You said someone else could get it too.
It was the guy in Spaceballs.
Bill Pullman.
This is just an adult woman has her tastes, you know?
The man had maybe 30 seconds of screen time where he has a greasy mustache, gets lost, and turns into a pig.
No ass.
He is very muscular and strong.
No. He did look strong to me. He looked like,
very broad shoulders.
Yeah, he was broad-shouldered. I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Yes.
He's a
meaty man.
He's a meaty boy.
I don't think anybody I can recall from the movie could get it. Maybe the girl that helps her?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure. She's cute. But I didn't understand, it felt like they weren't human, but that is a part that I didn't quite understand, is they looked human, the women who worked at the bathhouse, but they keep treating Chihiro like humans are gross and smelly and they don't like them. And
I wonder what we smell like to them.
Probably not great.
We do smell different to each other because we eat different things. You guys are eating those specific tater chips up there.
Yeah, when you meet us, you're gonna be like, "Wow, it smells like all dressed chips in here. What the fuck is this?"
I eat a lot of sunflower seeds, so maybe.
You smell like a flower.
I wrote down mouse plus tiny bird is an all-timer as far as combos go.
Oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
The bird was kind of in charge, not the mouse.
Yeah, and then they're like, do you want me to switch you back? And they're both like, fuck no.
No.
Yeah, we like being little bird-mouse combo.
I think that's, anytime you have the advantage of flight, you're always the apex predator.
Yeah, the only other two things I wrote down here is one thing I like about this movie is whenever someone runs, it's very quiet. I like ninja running when it's like
Yeah.
That's better than our heavy American steps.
Heavy-handed steps.
We don't like that. And then those stairs should have a railing.
Oh my God, I was just thinking that, Nate. Yes.
She went down hard, but then
Terrifying.
regained it. Regained it quickly.
Terrifying. Visceral response from me. Can't handle that.
So let's try and do a Spirited Away quiz, you guys. What do they call Chihiro after Yubaba takes her name?
I know.
Ooh, who wants to go first?
Kate.
Zen.
Zen is correct.
You guys are both correct. That's excellent work. How many limbs does Kamaji, the Boiler Man, have?
I think I know.
I think I know as well.
Well, you got to go first, Brent.
I'm going to say 8.
Kate.
6.
Kate is on the board with 6.
Really? I thought he was like a spider.
To save Chihiro, Kamaji the Boiler Man pretends that they are related. What does he say he is?
I remember.
Yeah, so do I.
It's your turn first, Kate.
Grandfather.
Uncle.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey. Give me the beat, boys, and free my little old soul.
Kate gets another one.
Fuck off. I thought he said it was my niece.
Yeah, he said, it's my granddaughter.
Bullshit.
What is Yubaba's sister's name?
Oh my God. Multiple choices on this one.
I know.
Multi-choices, Brent? Are you? Oh,
Yeah,
no, you can steal it.
Yeah, I'll steal it then. So
let's hear it.
Zeniba?
Hey, that's frog work.
Zeniba is correct.
Yay!
Attaboy. Attaboy. Okay, Kate's got 3, Brent's got 2.
If it's possible, can we get that's frog work for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we can.
All right.
This movie was released in 2001. What was the highest grossing movie of 2001?
Oh my God.
Here?
Worldwide. Would you guys like some multi-choices?
I would.
I would.
A, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. B, Shrek. C, Monsters Incorporated. Or D, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh shit. Who goes first?
I can't remember who goes first.
I think I go first. I'm going to go D, Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, I want to say that, but just for funsies, I'm going to say Harry Potter.
Kate, you are on fire.
Yes! How many questions are there?
There's only one left, and I think
God.
you've actually sealed your win. This is purely academic.
Congrats, Kate.
Thank you.
Hayao Miyazaki has directed 28 feature-length and short films. Which of the following films did I make up? So you have to listen. You have to listen to the titles.
These are my favorites. My favorite.
So there's one of them you made up?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. A, Howl's Moving Castle. B, My Neighbor Totoro. C, Kiki's Delivery Service. Or D, Princess Cerulean.
Good grief. It's my turn. I'm going with Princess Cerulean.
I'm going to go with Kiki's Delivery Service.
Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Hey. Give me the beat, boys, and free my little old soul.
Kate has swept the board with another correct guess.
Oh my God!
Let's do our Olympic ceremony for our favorite characters. Why don't you guys start with your bronze?
All right, I'll go first with my bronze. My bronze is going to go to Yubaba. She had to play dual roles as Zeniba and Yubaba.
Oh, yeah.
And even though she had nothing to do with it because it's animated, probably still a lot of work. Good job. I like Yubaba.
I also gave my bronze medal to Yubaba.
Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm going to switch it up. In Radish Spirit, my guy,
Your guy.
Pendulous Radish Boy.
You just like him because he got big swinging boobs?
Absolutely.
Okay. I've said the same thing many times to people.
I'm going to give my silver medal to No Face and his many weird iterations and way too creepy for a children's movie. But I like this weird little guy, and he seems nice when you get him knitting. So I like No Face for my silver.
Two things. No Face sounds like I talk like No Face when I have a cold. I'm like, And do you remember the meme of the little Japanese girl that went to daycare for Halloween dressed up as No Face and everyone was freaking out?
Yes.
That's
No, that's funny.
yeah. And the whole time I was watching the movie, I was like, that's that little girl.
We got to post that on our Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll go in on silver for No Face.
My silver is going to be Chihiro. I liked her. Sen, yeah, I liked her. She figured it out, and I like when when kids become heroes, or not heroes, or like the good people in the movies, and the adults are the fucking idiots, turn into pigs, and I like that, and this was done in a non-stupid way, and I liked her. She was also the voice of Stitch or Lilo, one of those people.
I liked how she just, when it was time to go to work, she just accepted it. She was like, all right, I'm going to go scrub that dirty old river monster. And she just went after it. She's tenacious.
And that's what, I want to bring that up too. I relate to her a lot because when the tough stuff happens and she has to get going, she takes her pants and puts them up. I relate with that a lot. I like to expose my legs to the problem and go for it. I just feel better. I feel better.
You feel powerful and grounded.
I like my legs, so I feel like if I take my best feature and expose it to the issue, that I'm the Japanese person in the room.
Sure.
What are we doing? Gold. I'll go gold. Gold forever goes to Haku, but only when he's the dragon.
Haku dragon.
Ooh, haircut?
Haku dragon.
Yep.
Spirit of the Kohaku.
The
Kohaku River.
He drove me nuts.
How dare you speak about dragon
bled
that
everywhere, flying into buildings, stupid haircut, catfish whiskers.
You don't respect nature. You don't respect nature.
I'm an ally to nature.
I gave my gold to them little duckies with no necks. I just love them little ducks, and I want one for my house.
He's a sucker for a no-neck duck. My gold, and I kept my mouth shut earlier on purpose when you guys were kind of like making fun of him. My gold goes to my man Kamaji, just giving it down in that boiler room.
Oh yeah, he's working.
Grinding it.
Grumpiest character.
Doesn't have time to take off his sunglasses or pour a cup of tea. He just drinks it from the pot. My man is on that grind set. Days off, not for that guy. He laughs. He's posting Instagram videos in a hoodie, 5 o'clock in the morning. There's no off season for this guy. He's grinding that shit, and he's making the water for all the baths. Rise and grind. Kamaji, getting it. Love him.
Absolutely.
That is hilarious. You're right. That is you as a cartoon, Brent.
You wake up and you have a notification from Kamaji just posted a video. Of course you did. 5:30 in the morning. He's in the court.
Rise and grind.
He's on the court with the hoodie. Days off, and he smiles at the camera. Not for me.
You would think with 6 arms that he could take like an hour off or something.
Or like read a book and let the arms do their own thing.
Well, you guys kind of forgot the minute someone said it was dinner time, he kind of shut the whole operation down.
Yeah.
And he sleeps at his desk.
Rising, that's all part of the grind set.
Yeah, he's life maxing, so he doesn't have to do a commute.
I have to help people retrain from doing that shit. Like, that will fuck with you. That mindset, man. That's not healthy.
You know what? And this makes sense to me because most of the people listening to this podcast, let's go over the list. High-powered CEOs, millionaires, billionaires, thought leaders, people who did TED Talks.
That's right.
I love how I'm rehabbing to get off long-term disability, and I'm like, grind set, motherfuckers. Send videos from the gym. 5:38, hoodie, sweat, no time.
Arm out of socket, no tears. Popping this bitch back in and doing more one-handed push-ups.
all my casts say no excuses on them.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
Yeah, my sling says grind set, hashtag grind set on it.
Oh my god.
Well, how about we give this film some ratings, guys? All right, the first category for this movie is the script. What did you guys think about the script for Spirited Away?
This is hard to rate because
It's tricky.
I have respect for it. So
You just got to go with your gut in this time.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
I think that's a great score.
I'm gonna give this one a 9. I feel like it could have been lots of great messages, lots of good memorable lines, and names are great. Could have been 20 minutes shorter. Didn't need all that stuff, all that the gab.
You know, I think Kate got tuckered at the end for a reason. It kind of loses steam.
Yeah, it could have been. I know what they were trying to do at a certain point, and that's when they had to wrap it up, but they didn't. But that's why it's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. I'm going to give it a 9. The more I watch it, the more I like it. But definitely, it is hard to understand. I think that's probably partly cultural, partly the script, partly the director choosing to do that. But it's not immediately obvious everything that's going on in this movie, even if you're really paying attention and trying as hard as you can to get into it. So,
yeah, like I learned about the pollution thing, the dirty river from you guys.
The music in this movie. What did you guys think about the music in this movie? Did you even notice it?
I didn't. I did not notice it, so I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm gonna give the music a 5.
Give it a 5.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I didn't notice it, but I did notice that it was all just very Japanese royal music, and not royal, that's a bad word, but it was nothing remarkable. And nothing, but there was nothing so bad that it made me notice it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I enjoyed it, but I think I agree with you that I couldn't like hum the theme from this movie or anything like that. But I would probably listen to this while I was doing some work if I was feeling it. I wouldn't be crazy, so I'll give it an 8 as well. All right, so the art direction in this movie, a little bit complicated category because it is animated, but and that the animation is going to be its own category. So more like if the things they drew were a set, what would you think of the sets that they build and the locations? I loved it. I'm going to go 10.
Oh, it's a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Yubaba's hair alone.
Yeah. Yeah, and just the baths themselves and like the
pillows and
those pillows they spent a lot of time on those pillows.
Hell yeah, made me want to lay down.
The category of this movie is an animated fantasy. I think for this month we'll take the animated part of it away and on all these movies, whether it's a comedy or whatever. So we'll just say as a fantasy film. What did you guys think of this as a fantasy film?
It's very fantastical.
Oh my!
So I'm going to give it an 8.
Anytime a movie can make me think and it has a hidden meaning without being so fucking like trying so hard to have hidden meanings and all these different lessons and stuff, it makes me happy. So I could give this a 10.
Yeah, I gotta give it a 10 as well.
I'll give it a 10 too.
We're not guilting you.
No, you can. No, you're right. I'll agree.
Just because you gave Hot Rod where a guy gets hit with the washer and dryer a 10 doesn't mean
I have similar taste, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't.
There's also I hope you don't feel like you're incorrect. Like I think you.
Well, I obviously am. Yes, I don't.
No, you could totally not like a fucking movie where there's a talking frog.
No, it was not that I was not into it. This is just not my jam. It's like pornography. It's like that just isn't my style. You know what I mean?
But no
I
judgment.
but no judgment. Absolutely.
So I'm going to give it a 10 for you then. I'm going to give it a 10. All right. The last category is the monthly theme, which is animation. And I think the way we should rank this is just compared to other animated movies. How did you feel about this one?
It's a different style than what I think we're all, used to with like Pixar and Toy Story, all that stuff. I do enjoy some aspects of anime and just how far out there it is. I liked it. So I'm gonna give it a 9.
I'm going to give it a 5 because I like other animated films more.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. I'm going to give it a 10, which kind of balances everything out. I thought I think I'm going to continue to watch these movies and all the Miyazaki movies for a long time and keep appreciating them just because they work for me personally. So this movie gets a 43.6, a very respectable score. And I'm very happy that at least we weren't totally... I didn't know how you guys were going to react to this movie, so I think that's kind of fun that we all got to enjoy it together.
I wasn't looking forward to watching it, but man, I enjoyed it. It was really different. Something like I said, I would never watch it ever on my own.
I'm glad I watched it. Yeah, I'm glad I watched it. Thank you for making us.
If someone were to enjoy this movie, what other movie would you recommend if you could think of one?
WALL-E. It's kind of a a character's internal thing, struggle.
I could see that. I would say Never-Ending Story.
Oh,
because similar vibes.
Definitely. I'm gonna say another Miyazaki movie called Howl's Moving Castle, which is wild. It's a wild, weird movie. So if you enjoyed this, you'll definitely like that one. And you know what, guys? That means we've come to the end of our podcast and our time together is for this week. And there's only one thing left to do.
No, there's plenty more to talk about. We still haven't talked about what movie we're going to next week.
Yeah.
You guys, who wants to pick next week's movie?
Who's got?
I have one.
Oh, Brenty.
Brent, why don't you tell us what next week movie is?
Yeah, because I'm excited about this one. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but the one I'm picking for AniMAYtion month is... Hey, I know. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Oh, yes. I wanted to watch this.
I've wanted to watch it, and I haven't yet.
Either. Oh, yay. Good choice.
I'm interested to see your guys' thoughts.
I'm sure I'll love it. Because I love that character. But we'll find out.
I've never heard anything about this character until the movie.
That'll be good. Yay!
So now that we know what we're going to watch next week, there's only one thing left to do, and that's say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
All right, so I'm making like a little documentary.
Oh, it's like a movie, but nobody has any lines, and nobody even knows what it is while they're making it. No?
Tell me about what's life like.
It's pretty much common knowledge that it takes at least 20 shells to have a community. My cousin fell asleep in a pocket, and that's why I don't like the saying everything comes out of the wash. Because sometimes it doesn't, or sometimes it does, and they're just like a completely different person. So it's actually only 2 of us now. Myself and my grandmother, Nana Connie. We like to watch 60 Minutes because Leslie Stahl is fearless. Nana, make the noise. Sometimes I find my mind wandering, thinking, what would my family think? Do you think they could be out there?
Marcello, Let's forget about being afraid. Just take the adventure.
Okay, let's do it. Hi, everybody. It's Marcel. I'm recording this video because I'm looking for my family.
Marcel the Shell and the search for a family reunited. Marcel, how long has it been since you've seen your family?
I couldn't tell you, but a space in my heart gets bigger and louder every day.
Dean, do you know how long?
That's 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know. There's so many places that they could be.
Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
Whoa!
You are beautiful.
There must be so many others like me. He has got to go. Not that I don't like Arthur.
Not that. Come on.
No! Oh my God!
Arthur.
No!
Arthur.
Off! I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Come on, love it. I love you.
That's frog work.